OJ killed everybody in that driveway. Let's just, to hell with all this. OJ killed both them people.
Hey Fanatics, O.J. Simpson has died at 76. The narcissistic so-called acquitted murderer lost his battle to cancer a few days ago. The question is, has he gone to heaven or is he in complete pain in hell? Well, I don't know what you guys think, but we definitely think he killed Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman on that June night in 1994. And a lot of celebs are thinking the same.
The 74-year-old writes on X, formerly Twitter, good riddance.
This video is going to show how he affected a lot of people in the business, so stay tuned and hit that subscribe button if you want to stay in the loop with all the latest celebrity news. Y'all, there's just too much evidence that OJ killed Nicole and Ron. He was just a very lucky man who got Rob Kardashian as a lawyer, and that's it.
He was like, hey, OJ Simpson's here, and he said he wants to meet you. I said, what? Fuck yeah. I ran down the steps, standing beside him. Well, I don't know the nice way to say this. His soon-to-be slain wife. O.J. Simpson was the most famous or infamous face on planet Earth.
According to Dave Chappelle, the third time he met OJ was really nice and they had a nice conversation in Dave's green room after a show that Dave just did. But every celebrity thought OJ was a murderer. Chris Tucker joined Dave Chappelle here. Watch this.
Camera ready. He was like, Dave, Chris, good to see you guys. Hey, come on, guys, let's all get together for a picture. And at the same time, me and Chris were like, no.
Chris Tucker was sure OJ killed Nicole.
About race. That shit wasn't about race. That shit was about fame. Because if OJ wasn't famous, he'd be in jail right now.
Jamie Foxx joined in as well.
And what makes me think he's always guilty is that walk. Every time I see that walk, I think he did it. You see him, you do that?
Did you know Snoop Dogg stood trial the same time as OJ?
The shit that I've been through, I had a murder case before my first album came out.
Yeah.
And that was serious. O.J. Simpson's trial was right 2 doors down from mine.
Damn.
So when he wins his case, I'm naturally feeling like I'm gonna lose mine.
Because they gotta get somebody.
One of you niggas gotta go.
O.J. Simpson also, of course, had a huge impact on Kim Kardashian and her sisters when everything went down, and also impacted Kris's marriage with her husband Robert because they were all friends with OJ and his wife Nicole.
My family was always super close except for the time when my dad was representing OJ and my mom was Nicole's best friend.
Seemed to be conflicted himself. Were you angry with him for defending him?
I was disappointed and I was confused. I didn't understand how he didn't see what I saw.
Kris Jenner was certain OJ killed her best friend at the same time her own husband defended him. Watch this.
Into the trial, and then my mom happened to be sitting with Nicole's family, and we looked over and my mom's like looking at us like, what are you girls doing here? And why are you sitting on that side? It was like the first time my family really got divided.
He wanted to be a loyal friend, and that's exactly who Robert was.
Robert Kardashian said this.
He thinks OJ went over there and he was just gonna poke her tires, and she caught him, and that's when the murders took place. And I was astounded. Here is our lead trial attorney giving me this theory of guilt. And I said, I don't want to hear theories of guilt.
I mean, OJ was not normal. Listen to his ghostwriter talking about him.
Better and maybe even liked me a little bit. Do you still think I'm guilty? And I said, you know, OJ, I'm sorry. I thought you were guilty when I flew down here, and I still think you're guilty. And he exploded, you know, and he cursed me out and stuff. And then he started laughing. And he thought, you know, it was very amusing. He wanted to put a little scare in me, but...
This guy was a creepy, dangerous person with two very strong sides to him. The charming, nice, fun guy, and at the same time, an explosive monster that can turn into someone really scary.
Yourself. So I basically took down what he said about her, and you, judging from the way he described her, you get a pretty good idea of the kind of person he was.
The things he said about Nicole in his book, If I Did It, shows what kind of man he was, and actually, as the ghostwriter says, he murdered her twice. OJ killed her in the alley in June 1994, but he killed her again in the book. He probably enjoyed it too. He never showed any remorse or regret during the time he and his ghostwriter wrote the book. creepy. After he was acquitted, he actually continued with other illegal activities.
I caught him on tape.
Yeah, we were just robbed at gunpoint by O.J. Simpson. Can you send police here, please?
As my lawyer told me, you can't break in a guy's room. I didn't break into anybody's room.
The sentence was serious jail time, 9 to 33 years.
He served 9 years in prison for kidnap and armed robbery and was released on parole in 2017. In February, he talked like this, though he was very sick.
Hospice? You talking about hospice? No, I'm not in any hospice. I don't know who put that out there.
He also said this 2 days later.
My health is good. I mean, obviously I'm dealing with some issues, but hey, I think I'm just about over it, and I'll be back on that golf course, hopefully in a couple of weeks.
O.J. Simpson affected not only the families of the ones he probably killed, but also so many other people, and the price he paid, even though was not that high compared to what he'd done, destroyed his career and parts of his life. What do you think? Did he commit those gruesome crimes or not? Comment below and we'll catch you in the next video.